This sucks. This sucks. I am officially the world's dumbest Bentley owner. Stupid, stupid. Oh. Uh-oh, I'm an idiot. Flashing check engine light. That's great. I am thrilled that a Bentley Arnage will be coming into my life.
This is the biggest dice roll yet.
Looks like it's coolant coming out. Bye-bye, Bentley. This might be here for a while. Just a matter of matching the wires. This thing is such a hoopty.
These cars smell like poop.
It is not like poop.
Are you ready for your next cool car? Sell your enthusiast car on Cars and Bids. Trading in your car to dealers means you aren't getting market value for your car, leaving you with less cash for your next fun car. Just look at our recent sales of these cool cars compared to current trade-in value. This is a trade-in offer, and this was the Cars and Bids result. This is a trade-in offer, and this was the Cars and Bids result. This is the trade-in offer, and this is the Cars and Bids result. Get started now on carsandbids.com. Sell on Cars and Bids and join the best community to sell your enthusiast car.
All right, I got made fun of way too much for this. So I'm going to a single den. You can see here, that's the wiring harness. And then this is a 1724, I believe it's called, but basically an Audi VW one. And so if you ever want to wire your own stereo, it's just like matching color to color here. So yellow to yellow, red to red, etc. So all you got to do is figure out what the right harness is. This one was a little harder because Crutchfield doesn't have any data on the lovely Bentley Arnage T. I guess that's not a common request, but just a matter of matching the wires. And then got a bunch of these connectors here to just put them together. You clamp them down and you are all set. So should be about 10 minutes and I will get this bad boy in. This is the detachable faceplate as well, which is kind of a nice little feature. And here it is all done. The only thing you got to be careful for is there'll be 2 of each color for the speakers. One has a black line, one doesn't, so just make sure you match those up, but otherwise that's all there is to it. And then this plugs into the factory harness. So let's go ahead and pop it in. And you can see here, just these pop in. And let's see, I don't think I have a place for the antenna easily, but we'll see what we can do. And now for the satisfying part, it is installed. We remove the wrapper. And that should have been easier, I would have thought, but it should pop in. Uh-oh. Let's try that again. Oh, it's upside down. I'm an idiot. All right, it is in. And let's see if this will work. Not a good sign. There we go, baby. Sweet tunes. I guess that won't break copyright. I didn't install a radio, so I got to figure out the antenna thing, but let's see here. There's auxiliary, Bluetooth. And all set. This should close nicely there. The Bluetooth is paired. It also can do MP3s, and I think it even has CDs. So we will now do the best part of any electronics mod. Shh. Boom. All right, I finally got a check engine light to figure out why the secondary air wasn't showing. So let's pop over to this bad boy. Figure out WTF, mate. Read codes. Yep. Secondary air injection system, insufficient bank 1 and bank 2. I'm not gonna clear it because this has been the issue all along. It just finally went through the readiness to figure out that there wasn't something right. So for now, we are just going to start Googling and figuring out if we can get it. One more thing, while the car is getting its last round of repairs, hopefully from Eli's, they volunteered to get the fender recovered. I also got a quote to get repaint done for the front rear bumpers, the trunk lids, etc. This is too much to read. We'll just zoom into the important part. $5,000. I declined all work and said no thank you. They then said, great, car's almost done, it'll be ready by Monday. It is now Wednesday, 2 days after that due date, and they're now saying Friday, but the line is all better from what they fixed. So we'll come see it hopefully at the end of this week and wish for the best. All right, Bentley is back. Eli's here, fixed my secondary air injection, so I might be able to pass smog, but more importantly, the bumper has been resprayed. We got rid of that front license plate cover. And the little crinkle right there is all gone. The car looks great, so excited to drive it home. Total bill was just 2.5 hours for that. So the secondary air injection repair as well as getting rid of that throttle control. So pretty pumped with that. Looks like total we're at, let's see, 5, 8, 9, 10.5 hours of labor and repairs. So not too terrible. Also my compression check, we're pretty consistent across the board, so that's great. Well, I'm not even 3 minutes from the mechanic and flashing check engine light, the car is stumbling and I didn't have enough power to go freeway speed, so that's great. I'm gonna try just turning it off, clearing the check engine lights and seeing if that helps. All right, well, I think I just ran out of gas. That was my multiple misfires. And there was just a gas station back there, but this sucks. At least we got off the freeway this time, unlike the QP5. This sucks. All right, well, we are going to pick up gas. There's the Bentley back there. I was so close to getting to a gas station. It wasn't on dead E, so I thought I had some room, but apparently the Bentley gas gauges do not mess around. I love that the gas station has this. How ridiculous, but got my little jug, 1 gallon. That should be enough to get back here and fill up the car. I am officially the world's dumbest Bentley owner, which is probably a pretty competitive title, but got enough to get it going. All right, we are back. I think I gotta pop the thingy. Oh. All right, fill her up, buttercup. We should be back in business. A gallon should get me about a mile to the nearest gas station that I just ran from. Woo! And I really hope it's this, otherwise I'm gonna be pissed at Eli's. Just kidding, chains at Eli's, I love you. All right, 2 possibilities at this stage. Either the car's actually broken or this 1 gallon jug that only put about half a gallon into it wasn't enough for it to get past its fumes. It did start once or twice, but it just sort of like sputtered out, and I'm on an uphill thing, so I wonder if the gas is just kind of sloshed to the back. But we'll put another gallon in it and see what happens. All right, we are running. It's holding steady at 600 RPM. So I just gotta hope I can limp it to the gas station from here. Oh, it's running a lot better. So that's a positive sign. And there's no U-turns here, and I literally just got a ticket a week ago for an illegal U-turn, so trying not to, but whew, okay, at least it's running. Also, this stupid gas can they sell, so it's 1 gallon, and realistically you can only put about 0.8 gallons in it. And then the stupid thing, you spill about half of it, so I probably only put about 0.4 of a gallon in there, and then it was leaking all over the place. So now back to the Shell station that hates Elon to see if we can get all the way home. All right, we made it to the gas station, and I should be able to get it all the way full. It started running better, so I think enough gas finally got through the fuel pump and into the engine. So fingers crossed, I got it about another 20 miles to make it home, so this better do the trick. All right, well, the good news is we're gonna make it home. Car's running fine. It was literally just out of gas. No fault of Jane's / Eli's. I'm just an idiot. So thankfully, although it was gone a whole month, it was really only $400 for $1250 for the mechanical work. And then I sprung for the front bumper to get resprayed, which was $900. The fender respray was on the house because it was a little oopsie. So let's see here, $400, $900, $1,312.50. So that brings the grand total up a little bit. I'll do a full cost recap here at the end, but not bad for a freshly sprayed front end and a car that runs pretty good, I think, maybe. I don't know, I probably shouldn't say that aloud. It runs, it definitely runs. It definitely runs okay. It hasn't broke down in 4.4 miles. So pretty good. The throttle control light came back, but I'm watching it now. It looks like it's gone again. So maybe that just takes a second to recalibrate, or maybe just when I cleared all my codes and broke down, it fixed itself. But or maybe that was a little battery related. Who knows? Always an adventure in the Bentley. So thanks for tuning in. Have a good day, gentlemen, ladies, but let's be honest, mostly gentlemen, and stay tuned for the next episode.